Oh yeah, what's going on, guys? It's your boy HBK Just, and I'm back, and I bring you guys another game of some domination on Hanoi. I call it annoying because this is one of the maps I really don't care for. I really don't like. And I'm using something different. I'm using a commando. I had a comment saying, "Oh, everybody's always uploading something for you for mods." I try to use different guns, but it's not my fault. A lot of guns in this game suck. But anyway, going forward, I just want to say thank you for the last video. As I get raped here. The last video, you as a commentator, you pretty much know when you have a good game or a good video, a bad video, or you pretty much have something like a home run. And I kind of knew it was a really good video because when I listened over it to make sure the audio and everything was okay, I laughed like crazy. So I just want to say thank you. I got more likes for a video than I've ever gotten for any of my videos, which is fucking sick. I asked for a specific number, or I requested to see if I could get a specific number, and you guys got that number and surpassed it. You guys blew it out. So with that said, I promise you guys a specific topic that we would be able to talk about because if you got to that number, you guys once again blew it out. So with that said, without further ado, I just want to introduce my guest.
Hi guys, I'm back. I'm Tamika, Justin's girlfriend.
Yeah, she's back. She's back. It's kind of difficult doing these commentaries well, even though we live together. But it's difficult because our schedules are so crazy. But I just wanted to make sure we make it happen. We're looking at the time now because we both got things to do. With that said, the topic that I wanted to talk to you guys about, that I promised you guys, was how I got caught cheating. It was a very weird situation. One of the things I definitely want to warn you guys is never piss off a black woman. And the reason for that is because it ends up turning into one of those talk show type things. It really ended up being a fucking Jerry Springer more kind of crazy situation. And I don't want my subscribers going through that. But anyway, it was a really weird situation. It was an embarrassing situation, but at this point in time, I guess kind of sensitive situation to talk about, but at the same time, I get a kick out of it. I get a laugh out of it, so I figure I'll share it with you guys. I guess we could talk. Well, one of the first things that we was doing, I guess it was back in a time where me and her, I don't know, I thought I told her we wasn't talking anymore, but I guess she took it as we was taking a break. I don't know. That's still up to grabs. We don't talk about it anymore. It's so long ago, it's not even funny. But I don't know. That's kind of how everything started. I wasn't talking to her anymore, and I was talking to another female. As me talking to another female, I don't know what happened, but she got, as I freaking burned myself to death here, new move. As I talking to that female, I don't know what happened, but she got the other female's number. They got into some type of rules to get me caught up in some kind of crazy mess. So I guess she could talk about it a little bit.
Well, how the whole situation happened was I was actually home one day, and Justin, he left his phone with basically there, and he was sleeping. And what happened was I woke up, and I actually grabbed the phone, and I said, it said one voicemail. So I actually called the voicemail, and it just so happens to have a girl's voice on it, saying, "Hey Justin, hey, I just want to know what you want to do, if you want to meet up," different situations like that. And I'm just like, why is he meeting up with this girl if me and him are living together and we, basically work together? And anyhow, long story short, so I somehow called the girl the next day because on the voicemail the phone number popped up. So I called the girl the next day and I said, "Hi, how you doing?" I introduced myself really, really nicely. She introduced herself and she was like, "And who are you again?" I said, "Well, I'm Justin's girlfriend." And then she wanted to know my whole story, description, blah, 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 anyhow. So she goes on about, "Hey, well, me and Justin, we're supposed to be seeing each other." I said, "Okay, great." She goes, "If you two are together, I never heard of you before." So I explained to her I never heard of you. So long story short, she goes, "Okay, I want to meet you." So I said, "Okay, I don't mind meeting you too." I said, "I'm a very fair and decent person or whatever. Let's meet." Anyhow, she goes, "Okay, let's meet up next to my house." So I'm like, "No, that sounds like a bad idea because I don't never be in your neighborhood and it will look kind of weird and different to try to set him up over there. So we just want to see exactly what he's about and how do he feel about the both of us if the case he's with the both of us. So anyhow, so we're going texting each other. She goes, okay, we can meet up. So she has him go to her job, pick her up. So me and her are texting back and forth, and he's driving, so he don't know nothing. So this is getting good. So I'm in my father's car, and I'm texting her back and forth. So I'm like, okay, let me take a cab over to this location because now she wants us, we're, agreeing to meet up in a mall. A mall is a big place. Everyone shops there. So we're like, yeah, this is fun. Let's go. So anyhow, so we're in this store. She wants to meet up in a store called Easy Pickings. So anyhow, we're in the store. I'm in the back of the store, and she comes in the store with him. So he's in the front of the store with her, and then he just so happens to, browse around the store. So I walk up towards him. So I'm like, oh, hey, how you doing, Justin? So he looks at me like he saw a ghost. It looked like his whole face was just, really, really ghost-like looking, like he just got so nervous and shooken up. He didn't know what to say to me. His words were like speechless. He couldn't speak so much. He was like, oh, hey, what are you doing here? So I'm like, oh, I'm here shopping. Oh, okay, great. So he's in his mind, he's probably like, oh, what are you doing here? So I'm like, okay, we're in here and shopping, and I'm shopping, and it just got into like a little bit of a mixed up situation because she was in the front of the store and she walked up towards the back of the store while me and him were talking. So basically, he didn't introduce us right away. So then she goes ahead, and since we already knew what we were doing, she bluntly introduced herself, and he introduced her after a moment, and he goes, oh, this is my boo. So I'm like, your boo? Okay, and
blah blah blah. Okay, she's talking too much. Anyway, to go forward, it was a crazy situation. I just want to ask you guys real quick: is it like, what do you feel like? What would you do if you're in a situation and all of a sudden this girl sets you up, and you're in a situation you're in that store and you get set up by these two girls? What do you do? Like, that's a really, really good conversation to have in the comment section right about now, because I didn't know what to do. I don't remember what I did. I think the way she's describing is the same way that it went down. It's just my mind went blank. Everything, was in slow motion. It was really like you're in the movie, and she's standing here smiling at me, laughing like, "Yeah, I got you, motherfucker." Like one of them type of things.
I apologize for talking so fast, guys. It's just that I'm on my lunch break. No offense, but if you want a better, clearer portion of the story, you can always tell me to do this thing all over again, and I'll describe it better and slower. I am so sorry, but it's like I'm crunching for time right now.
So yeah, so we're trying to get this over with, but but yeah, I mean, what would you do if you were in a situation like that? Really, what went down afterwards is it was crazy because both of them end up going in my car because I think the other girl was like, "Oh, I'm fucking leaving," or Tamika was like, "I'm fucking leaving." I don't know.
I told her to come in the car with us.
Yeah, she said she told her to come in the car with us, but they end up both going to the car, and I'm driving around. I'm trying to talk to both of them. I'm trying to get some type of grip of the situation and trying to understand what's going on. And like I said, everything's really going in slow motion. But one of the things, as a bus goes by, living in New York sucks. It's so fucking noisy. I swear. You can't do anything.
Wait, by the way, guys, that was so much fun how we both was in a car because we were both asking him questions one by one, and he just was looking like, please stop. And he was holding his head, rubbing his head. It was just the funniest moment anybody can ever see. I'm just sorry, I had to share that with you guys.
Who does that? Who sets people up? I don't.
That was funny.
It's not funny. Like, I don't know who does some craziness like that, but that was a while ago. That was a long time ago. So we're both different people now. But I don't know. What would you do if you was in that situation? Like, a lot of people say, "Oh my God, you cheated on your girlfriend." Like, yeah, I guess I did. I mean, everybody has their weak points. Everybody makes mistakes, and that's one of the things I did. I don't even know if you classify it as cheating because I think.
Well, technically, I do. Hi, guys. I do. Oh yeah. It was like, and the situation happened 2 years ago, actually, around the time Obama was voted in. Hi, Obama. Thanks. Yeah.
I mean, whatever. She needs to go to lunch. I mean, work or whatever she's doing. But yeah, I don't know. Oh man, that was a crazy, ridiculous situation. I apologize for the screen going dark. I always forget to move my controller when I'm recording for a certain amount of time because I record all my games off theater mode. But I definitely want to know, what do you guys think about it? What would you do in that situation? Was I wrong? I mean, because if I remember correctly, I think I did tell her that, okay, before that situation even started, that we wasn't talking anymore or whatever. But she said she remembers it differently. I don't know.
I'll tell you how I remember it, guys. What happened was we were actually in the mix. It looked like he wasn't so interested as much as he was into me, but he just didn't quite spit it out and say, "Oh, we're not together anymore." So it's just like we were just friends with a lot of, banging benefits.
Well, okay, we're not gonna get graphic. But anyway, we get graphic enough on this channel. YouTube is gonna ban my ass. But anyway, if you want to hear more of some interesting stories, let me know. I think my final score is 33-5, something like that. Let's see if we could get the momentum going. Maybe another 100, 150 likes, and I could tell another story on how she cheated on me and I caught her. So let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you guys later.